Most people believe that after a certain age, the body inevitably begins to lose ground. But sometimes there are people who make you doubt this belief. Konstantin Stepin is just such a person. He is 72 years old, but his energy, plasticity, and physical form surprise even the young. And the most interesting thing is that it's not about genetics or random luck. This is the result of habits that gradually change the way the body works. Watch the video to the end and you will learn which principles help him keep young and why many of them work much harder than is commonly believed. So, let's get started. Some consider the absence of wrinkles to be the main sign of youth. But the real age-related changes begin much earlier in the nervous system. She is responsible for the speed of reaction, the accuracy of movements, the ability to make quick decisions, and adapt to new conditions. Therefore, one of the most interesting principles of Konstantin Stepin is not related to strength, but to coordination. He regularly exercises on the horizontal bar and uneven bars, performing exercises that require full control over every movement. Such training forces the muscles, brain, vision, and vestibular apparatus to work simultaneously. As long as a person maintains balance and controls body position, new connections are formed between neurons. As a result, the brain retains flexibility longer and movements remain precise even with age. Interestingly, many centenarians are distinguished not by their record strength, but by the quality of their movements. They rarely take unnecessary actions, feel their bodies well, and move confidently in any situation. That is why the development of coordination can be considered one of the most underestimated habits for preserving youth. Another important point is the attitude towards movement. For most people, a workout lasts 1 hour, after which a sedentary life begins. But the human body works differently. It functions better when movement becomes a natural part of every day. That is why people who are constantly active often look much younger than their peers. At the same time, exercises on the horizontal bar and uneven bars are almost impossible to perform automatically. They require attention, control of breathing, and precision of movement. At this point, the brain and body work as a single system. Maintaining such a connection is considered one of the most important factors in preserving youth. Another feature of Konstantin Stepin is that he prefers to train outdoors. It seems like there is almost no difference between a gym and fresh air, but the body perceives these conditions in completely different ways. Outside, the temperature, lighting, wind, and the surface underfoot are constantly changing. The body has to continuously adapt, and the ability to adapt is considered one of the most important signs of a young body. In addition, outdoor exercise helps reduce chronic stress levels. Modern people spend most of their time indoors with artificial lighting. The nervous system gradually gets used to the monotonous environment and begins to work less efficiently. Nature works differently. Even a short stay on the street helps to improve the emotional state and reduce internal tension. Sunlight occupies a special place. Konstantin Stepin likes to train where you can get natural vitamin D. Most people know it as a vitamin for bones, but its meaning is much broader. It participates in the work of the immune system, affects the condition of muscles, mood, and metabolism. Of course, this is not about spending hours under the scorching sun, but about regular and reasonable contact with daylight. There is another important effect. Sunlight helps synchronize the internal biological clock. When the body regularly receives enough daylight, the quality of sleep improves. Namely, at night, the main processes of tissue repair, nervous system, and immunity take place. It turns out that the habit of being outdoors more often affects not only how you feel today, but also the rate of recovery of the body in the long term. Konstantin Stepin's profession plays an equally important role. He constantly trains people, which means he communicates daily, explains, shows exercises, and shares his experience. Many underestimate the impact of such activities on brain health. When a person teaches others, they have to constantly analyze information, find understandable explanations, and respond quickly to questions. In fact, every workout becomes intellectual gymnastics. The brain receives a complex load, which helps to maintain clarity of thinking for longer. In addition, working with people gives you a sense of your own usefulness. This is much more important than it seems. People who feel that their knowledge and experience are really needed by others are more likely to maintain a high level of activity and interest in life, even in old age. There is one more feature. Each student has a different character, level of training, and temperament. This means that the brain is constantly having to find new solutions. This mental flexibility helps to avoid the cliched thinking that often accompanies aging. It is also interesting that the coach rarely remains a mere observer. He shows exercises, corrects mistakes, and is constantly on the move himself. It turns out to be a combination of physical, intellectual, and emotional activity. It is this combination that is considered one of the most beneficial for maintaining health. The story of Konstantin Stepin is not interesting at all because at the age of 72, he is able to perform complex exercises. Much more important is the system he has built around his life. Coordination supports brain function. Outdoor training helps the body adapt to its environment. Sunlight improves recovery. Constant communication keeps you mentally active, and movement does not allow the body to get used to the state of rest. The main conclusion is that youth never depends on one habit. It appears when the body receives various stimuli for development on a daily basis: muscles, nervous system, brain, attention, and emotions work. It is this combination that gradually forms the effect that causes others to be mistaken in age for decades. Perhaps the real secret of youth lies not in finding a magic remedy, but in creating a lifestyle that reminds the body every day that it still has something to stay strong, active, and full of energy for. Friends, what do you think about this man? Write your opinion in the comments. If this video was useful to you, then please like it and share the link with those who might find it particularly useful. We also recommend watching this video, which has now appeared on your screen.